Kevin Kelly, and I'm the Ambassador of Ireland to India, and I am up here in Nagaland to attend the amazing Hornbill Festival. So I was really honoured that Ireland was invited to be a country partner at this year's festival, and I managed to speak to that wonderful stadium yesterday evening. It was such an exciting event between all of the cultural performances, so I'm really happy to be here.
What aspect of Naga culture has stood out to you during your visit so far?
Well, what struck out to me very much so is the uniqueness of Naga culture. It's the diversity of it, the colour. It's absolutely amazing. So, I mean, India is such a diverse country. It's more of a continent, as we know. But to come to Nagaland and to see how people celebrate their culture and their identity, both through the clothes that they wear, but also the traditional music and dancing. So yesterday, for example, at the opening of the festival, this performance with hundreds of young Naga boys and girls on the stage, and they were carrying us on this journey from Nagaland's past with very traditional dancing and singing right up to the present day with really incredibly modern fashion. The kind of fashion that you could see on runways in New York or Milan or Paris, and the music and the dancing so contemporary. So it just showed to me that Nagaland's culture is so vibrant and changing and adapting all of the time, which is really interesting to see that we're in this part of India, which is far up in the northeast, and still it's a country it's a state that's proud of its culture and its identity, but it's willing to share that with the world and also to be very modern and contemporary in its approach.
So how do you see cultural festival like Hornbill contributing to strong diplomatic ties between Ireland and India, especially in the Northeast?
Look, it's vital. It's an amazing platform that the state government has put on. This is now the 26th year, I understand, and you can see how developed and professional the show that they were able to put on yesterday, and also all of the surrounding events to do with the level of trade and commerce and getting international visitors and also visitors from all over India to see what Nagaland has to offer in terms of food, in terms of fashion, in terms of jewellery, in terms of cosmetics. It's an amazing platform. In terms of our relationship as Ireland, it gave us a real excellent excuse to come up here and to kind of get a taste of Nagaland culture, to offer something back. So it's very much a two-way relationship. And so we are really enjoying tasting Nagaland culture, but we're also trying to share some of our culture here. And so that hopefully will inspire the next generation of Nagas to want to know a little bit more about Ireland, maybe visit in Ireland, maybe study in Ireland, maybe work in Ireland, or maybe just come as a tourist to see, because we have wonderful landscapes in Ireland, very similar in fact to Nagaland. We're known as the Emerald Isle because we're so green. And when I flew into Nagaland, I could see that there's a lot of similarities here.
Is there any plans of any cooperate with the Nagaland in any development that is project in Ireland, exploring with the Nagaland?
No, actually, not yet, and that's why this visit has been so important, because we didn't just have a cultural focus, we didn't just have a political kind of historical academic engagement. We also brought the head of our Enterprise Ireland, which is our trade organisation by the Irish government that is set up to promote trade relationships with other countries. So we have an office in Mumbai, and the head of that office came up and he went out and he visited, I know he visited some farms, and he got to see some of the opportunities that might exist for partnership between Irish companies in the area of agri-tech. But there's so many potential areas. So this was a first step. We as yet don't have any Irish companies operating in Nagaland, but I'm really hoping that this visit and the way in which we're profiling it will also serve to whet the appetite for further economic links.
One last question. What message would you like to convey to the people of Nagaland as Ireland participates as a partner country with TCM?
Well, there's two things I would say. First of all, I want to say to the young people of Nagaland how amazing it is to see how proud you are of your culture and your identity, and hold on to that. I know everybody wants to watch Netflix and they're on YouTube and they're listening to influences from other parts of the world, but that's great. But hold on to this wonderful pride that you have in your culture and in your identity. And then in terms of Ireland, what I would hope them to see is that even though we're a relatively, well, we're a small country, far away, we're the last stop in Europe, the most westerly point before you get to America, but we're a wonderful country and we have a really proud history with India in terms of our fight for independence, and we have so much in common in terms of Ireland and Nagaland. So I would hope that they would learn a little bit more about Ireland, look it up, and then consider opportunities to visit our country over time and stay connected with us. And hopefully we'll find ways to share culture. We'll hopefully bring Naga artists to Ireland and vice versa. So this is the start of a new relationship.
Any message to the youngster from the foreign country who have visited Hornbill Festival? So like attending Hornbill Festival.
Behave yourselves. Young people from other countries, respect the culture and enjoy it, and try to talk to as many people as you can, and go when you go home to tell everybody what a wonderful place Nagaland is and what an amazing country India is, that it has such a gem as Nagaland as part of the country. But if you asked me what advice I'd give to young Irish people here, I'd say take care of your passport and don't get into any trouble, which is impossible here because everybody is in such good spirits and everybody is very kind to each other. So, and enjoy the festival.